Right, let's see if we're getting online at the moment. There we go, looks like the stream's live, so we should be live on Twitch now. Hi and welcome to this Battletech Career Modes Let's Play. We are currently on the planet Zathras. We've just run out on a couple of missions, including an attack and defend. Everything's been going pretty well. We're going to see if we can knock off another couple of contracts. The last one I'm going to do here is this 4-skull attack and defend. And we've got a 3-skull assassinate in the polar environment, and then we've got the 2 3.5 skull escorts. I will probably do the local government ones and then the Merrick one. So let's start with the 3-skull assassinate. We're unlikely to care about any salvage on this mission. So I'm going to put one priority pick in just so we've got the option to pick up any core gear that drops. Let's have a look at the macros we're taking out. No ECM, just going all out on taking down the other guys. I'm wondering at this stage if we want to bring in another pilot. Like, we can probably get by with leveling up Ek in the Command Atlas this time around. Hey, no, we'll keep going with that, I think. Polar, so heat's not really going to be an issue. We'll just keep lumping cool shots into targets. I've done a couple of these missions on polar maps. I wonder if I'm going to get the same map as last time. When you start off, you've got to walk down to a little depression, and then you go up a ridge, and then there's the second lance there, and the target's off the way. The Op4 is broken up pretty conveniently, so even on like a tough mission, it's quite doable on that map.
Interface initiated.
Oh no, it's different. This is one. This is the area where the smugglers reportedly set up shop. Intel suggests hostile Colopian units in the area. Be alert. Once the target is down, head for the extraction point for a pickup. So there's going to be we've got one unit of Op4 over there. We have another here. I'm reasonably confident I can sprint along the road here, get into cover here, take these guys out before those guys become an issue. So that's what I'm going to do.
We'll go.
I'm going.
Moving out.
Yes, Commander.
And it can bring up the rear in the Command Atlas. That's the.
This looks like a prime spot for an ambush.
It's got a lot of armor. It's got a lot of armor, but it doesn't have a cockpit mod. It's got the comms relay instead. So yeah, let's get as far as we can. We're not going to be in danger of being shot here, so we can just
earn our money.
use the road to get as close as possible.
Orders?
And I might actually get into the trees with that back here. Oh, that's Spenthia. Got my atlases muddled up. I do have 3 of them. 35-ton light mech. And a medium. So far so good. They don't have eyes on us, so let's let them keep coming. And 65-tonner back there might be a catapult. Okay, so they're all going to have damage reduction. I'm not too worried about trying to get any headshots
Awaiting
off this
orders.
turn. Okay, Falcon can push here and we can get line of sight.
Onward.
And we do have sensor lock, so I can possibly get the 55 tonner behind you as well.
I've got a sensor lock.
Something in phase 1, is that going to be a vehicle, I wonder? Okay, so we've got a Wolverine. Oh, these guys have no armor at all. They are just gonna die. Okay,
I'm here.
echo that command atlas. Let's step out here. And we can just batter this Wolverine, see what happens.
Target acquired. This just in. Critical hit.
Well, they're only taking 50% damage because they are in... okay. So it looks like one of those phase 1 things is an LRM carrier.
Holding.
They were doing half damage effectively. So we've got Apex in the Awesome and Spenthia in the Atlas.
Good to go.
We can shoot the Wolverine. That's precision strike. Because with reduced damage, yeah, even a reduced damage headshot still takes you out. You never know.
Special delivery.
Nope.
Another hit like that and you're toast. Aye, aye.
Okay, an Apex I think is going to be okay to take that Jenner out.
On the move. Target confirmed.
Well,
Target's taken a critical hit.
between the distance and them bracing, we didn't do as much damage there as I was hoping. But we're in a position to not take any damage ourselves, really. The fact that there is an LRM carrier over there is pretty nasty. Got a crab coming in. Yep.
Taking minimal damage.
I need to spend that Awesome around.
Showing minor damage.
So far so good. Is it time for us to get on the scoreboard with Falcon? That is the question. Oh, that Wolverine got knocked down in initiative order, didn't he? So we do have the possibility of taking it out before it gets to do anything, and we've got that 65 tonner back there as well.
I will be done. I'm your spaniel.
Alright. Let's just put everything in that center torso.
Wrath. Are there none who can stand before me?
Catapult C1. Okay, we still got our armor. Definitely time to spin around with Apex though. Ek, I want to see if you can kill that
Standing by.
Jenner for me. That will get me some more resolve if this works. There was a really good chance of the LRMs
Enemy down.
clustering in the already destroyed areas and taking out the center torso. I've now got enough resolve for a precision strike,
Commander.
so I can spin Apex to be facing like this. This is our left side, isn't it? Yep.
On the move.
Let's go for precision strike. If any of our large lasers hit the head, they're dead.
Copy that.
That looked pretty good. Yep. Down you go.
One less target.
There's that LRM carrier.
So far, so good.
We've had just over a ton of armor blasted off Falcon and the Atlas so far.
I hear ya.
And we've got Spenthia.
You betcha.
Now this crab's got a fair bit of damage reduction, and we don't have the greatest of accuracy with her.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not feeling a whole lot of need to hold back here.
No
We can
retreat.
soften them up. Okay, they're out of the trees. And they're going in on Falcon, who's now down 2 tons of armor. And that is the 40 tonner over here, which is only relevant as a spotter, really. And LRM-5, that could be a Vindicator or a Shadowhawk.
Is that it? I'm barely scratched.
So we want to take out the crab and the cicada before stuff happens in phase 1. We can't do that, obviously, with only one mech activating. But we've got a decent chance of taking out
Ready
this
for orders.
crab, I think. Let's swivel around this way.
Moving to position.
We've got resolve for a precision strike. Let's take it.
Bon appetit.
I think both Gauss rifles missed, didn't they?
Kill
But
confirmed, Commander.
we had enough damage with everything else hitting the head that wasn't a problem. So something in phase 1 doesn't have any LRMs. We've got enough resolve for another precision
Awaiting
strike.
orders.
So I could push up here, and we hope that this works.
Moving to position.
If it does, maybe I'm better going here actually. 100. Yeah, 2 hits there. We're better going for the center torso for sure.
Engaging target.
Okay, 2 large lasers hit CT, I think, and that's enough. All she wrote.
Target eliminated.
So they've got no vision now, so that should spare us the LRMs. And there's that LRM carrier on sensors. Great.
Waiting for orders.
So Spencer, you don't get sensor lock, so I can't, unfortunately. You there? Okay, here's the rest of that reinforcement lance. Another 60 tonner.
Waiting for orders.
Do we want to sprint? Get into cover? No, I think with that I'm happy just moving up. Staying in cover, and then we'll sensor lock one of these 60 tonner vehicles to see which one we need. Let's do the rear one. I suspect that's more likely to be an LRM carrier.
Sensors locked on.
And there it is.
Hot damn, let's do
Okay.
this.
So, probably a Shadowhawk. Don't have to worry too much about that.
I await your command.
Falcon. Let's stay in cover.
I'm walking here.
We're going to sensor lock that LRM carrier.
Got a lock.
And then Ek.
Commander.
Let's drop some LRMs on that head. See if they like a taste of their own medicine. I hate LRM carriers.
That vehicle is one for the junkyard.
SRM carriers may be scarier, but they're a lot easier to play around. LRM carriers can just keep sandpapering you again and again.
Standing by.
Okay, we get vision here. What have we got? We've got an SRM carrier. Okay, we will not need the big guns. That should be more than enough. Let's vigilance though. We are a bit exposed here. I don't want to eat an unlucky headshot. So we've just got the Shadowhawk to go.
Aye, aye.
Apex, I think we are going to sprint. I'd like to move somewhere I think I could get some vision next turn. Let's go here.
Come on, people, let's make it happen.
So we clear this guy out and then we just have our target. Oh, that's a griffin. So we did well to vigilance there. We got that damage reduction.
What can I do for you?
Spenthia. So I'm going to move Spenthia last. And that is because I want the rest of my guys to have a go, and I don't have anyone else on sensors at the moment.
No shooting. Just
So if I
running.
kill that mech and I have no other enemies on sensors, I'll immediately drop out of the initiative order,
Waiting on you, Commander.
and everyone who's not had a go at that point loses their go.
Yes, Commander.
What if we just, yeah, maybe sprint around this way, get into a flanking position.
Confirmed.
Okay, great. So we've got that 65 tonner on scope.
I'm receiving you.
So I think with Ek we're going to sprint up. I want to be
Double time. Let's go.
closer.
I hear ya.
And yeah, we can probably, why not move? We will be opening ourselves up to taking stability damage, granted. Oh, if I move, I walk down and I lose my unobstructed shot. So we stay where we are. Just blow the
Tell me
center
what to
torso
do.
out.
Bang! You're dead.
Okay, they're going first. They don't have vision on us, and Apex is in a
I'm
great
ready.
position to scout for us.
Aye, aye.
She can't quite get vision though, and get a shot. So this is my left side, so I want to be right side on. So I get vision here. A couple pips of evasion, which isn't that big of a deal. We've got our target in the Thunderbolt, and we're right side on. So we're spotting for the rest.
Good to go.
Spenthia, I think, is going to have to sprint. And we will do that.
Double time.
I don't think they can see Spenthia, so I didn't bother with vigilance there. See if they move, it could be different. Okay, we get some vision here with Falcon.
They will be done.
Alright, let's move up with Ek.
Onward.
I'm not going to precision strike, we're just going to soften them up a bit.
Locking on.
Primary target damage, Commander.
Waiting for orders.
Falcon can push out here,
Rolling.
and we'll precision strike. We won't headshot, we won't take the head off, but we
May
might
I
soften them up.
interest you in melting armor.
Okay. So they are unsteady, and
Live to
Falcon
serve.
gets to follow that up just by walking in and going again. Just putting everything into that head.
Engaging target.
No, we don't ping the head once. They're not damaged though. They're not. We're not through the structure, so they're not too worried. Okay, the Awesome's holding steady.
A tickle.
Oh, hi Dr. Grimm, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping by.
Standing by.
And we're just mopping up a 3-skull assassination mission at the moment.
Copy that. Firing on target. Hot damn, let's
There we go.
do this.
Okay, area's clear. Darius has given me the green light to land immediately.
Mission successful.
Are you still playing your Commander Edition run? Solid payout for doing the optional objectives. Bit of experience. No structure on the mechs, that's good. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot about Commander Edition, but the odd video I've watched here and there has looked very different. I don't think... Oh, okay, I was about to say there's no good salvage, but that is a very cool SRM6. Plus 4 damage. That's like an extra 50% damage off a base SRM6. You stick 4 of those on something and it's gonna sting. So I just need to check the experience on our mech warriors. And then we can run straight out on the next contract. Yeah, I mean, if Commander Edition has more mechs, some tweaks to the core mechanics and mech works, which kind of like we're getting in the Heavy Metal DLC, I'd definitely be interested. I think I've got the season pass, so when Heavy Metal drops, I'll have it, and I'm probably going to make sure I've run through the mini campaign of Flashpoints that's got the Black Widow and Bounty Hunter in it, and then you know, play with the new mechs a bit, and then once I've hit that point, we'll probably try some mods, either Rogue Tech or Commander Edition. I don't know which yet. Right. XP for Mech Warriors.
Aye, aye.
Ways to go with Apex.
Orders?
Okay, we can get a 6 for Ek. Overheat. Plus max evasion. I'm not sticking Ek in a light mech anytime soon. So we'll go with the overheat threshold. I think that's
Mech warrior training.
more immediately useful. Especially as our next mission I think is Badlands based.
They will be done.
Falcon needs 6,400 for the next one, so he's saving up. We take what? Apex, Falcon, Spenthier is our other mech warrior, and she needs 3,600 for Gunnery 7. Alright, let's find a contract. So we've got 2 3.5 ones here, both escort missions. This one's paying a little more, so let's run out with this one. 3.5 skull, again, I'm probably not caring too much about salvage. I still want a priority pick in case something nice like that SRM6 drops. So we'll go just shy of 1 million and take that. And we are going to take, as it's an escort mission, the Cyclops for the ECM coverage. So we'll probably drop the Awesome. at this point. And I'll swap Benthia over to the Cyclops. Because it's got a bit of a heat issue. And yeah, Apex being in the last rights makes sense. I might actually swap these guys over so Apex is firing the Gauss rifle because she's got multi-target and breaching shots, so splitting Gauss rifle fire across light mechs or vehicles can be quite productive. I'm happy to run out again with Ek in the Command Atlas, I think. Yeah, let's get Ek some more experience. We've got a decent spread of long-range weapons here, so if the Op-4 is a lot of vehicles, we should be able to punch through their armour and kill them before they can shoot the guys we're escorting. So we're saving a prototype. Majesty forces are moving on a research facility here. So I've got to get to the convoy before the enemy does and then escort it safely. I wonder if there'll be enemies in the field before we get to the convoy. We'll find out when we have a look at the map, I think.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, friendly units about to come under fire. Move to their position and provide support. Get them to safety, keep them intact, and get out there when it's done. Fine.
After the mission, let's make snowmen.
Well, we've got a convenient road to sprint up, and I think we can afford to use all of it. But let's dive into cover just in case.
Standing by.
So let's get Ek up here.
Moving to position. Onward.
So we haven't got them on sensors yet.
Standing by.
Let's get up here.
On the move.
Yeah, there's our enemy contact.
I'm ready.
Get Ek over this way.
Acknowledged. They will be done.
Oh, that wasn't Ek, that was Falcon. So it's even more appropriate that Falcon be over there, that's alright. And then we'll get Spenthia to be a little bit closer. So we're all covered by the ECM. Gotta deal with these mechs. There's a spider, okay.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
And they've sensor locked Spenthia, but she's in cover with some evasion, so I don't think that's too bad. I don't think they're going to reserve... Oh, it was Apex that sensor locked. Okay, even better. And there's a trebuchet there. So we've got a Centurion or an Enforcer outside a sensor range. Maybe a Shadowhawk actually, that could have been an AC-5 round, which would be long range. So let's see, the Spider is a tactician, which is a bit of a pain.
Good to go.
Yes, Commander. Waiting for orders.
Apex can move up and get pretty good shots on the trebuchet. To get the best ones, I have to step out of cover. I think it's probably worth it.
Confirmed.
Okay, there's our other target. They've got no damage reduction, so I think we can just blow their chest out.
Engaging target.
That'll do.
Target neutralized.
And that's 33% of the blocking force, so we got 2 more kills to make.
I'm receiving you.
Let's push you up here,
I'm walking here.
and then let's take off the medium lasers. But let's blast the spider with everything else.
Acknowledge.
We'll shear off the evasion, and we might land enough LRMs to unsteady them, which we do, so they lose their evasion.
I hear ya.
And then Spenthier, we'll push forward,
Uh-huh.
and we'll see how that spider handles an alpha strike.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
And yep, that's pretty beat up.
Commander?
And as long as we move somewhere where we can shoot the spider. This is complete overkill, but it's also a little funny.
Do the math, Chief.
Let's get fired up. There's work to do.
Okay, 55 tonner. It's a Wolverine, okay. With the AC-5. So when we get to the convoy, they look like they're going to head... Oh, it's quite a ways away. It's a long old road. This is going to be a longer mission, I think.
I'm here.
They've just gone, haven't they? So I've got a whole turn. If I knock them down initiative order, I've got some time as well.
Moving to position.
We've got a couple of precision strikes, so...
Confirmed.
We only need the one.
Farewell, sweet prince.
These atlases are a pretty big deal for any Op 4 to handle, I think. Okay, so Apex, we need to
Roger that.
avoid as much as possible going through
Rolling.
the road this way.
On my way.
Commander? Affirmative. Got it.
I await your command.
I don't want to trigger that convoy before I've got my slower guys up in front.
I'm going.
Awaiting orders.
Great, so Apex, I'm going to move up here.
Copy that.
I live to serve.
Ek can sprint,
Orders?
and Falcon in the last right, so I can get you up to here.
I'm your spaniel.
Moving out.
Okay, good. It looks like you've secured the area around the convoy's position. They are ready to make their way towards the extraction point now. Keep them alive. Keep in mind that the convoy will try to steer near you for protection. Continue advancing to get them to the extraction point. Okay, so that is
Yes, Commander.
fine by me. So Falcon...
I'm walking
Okay,
here.
so we've got enemy contact right away. That's where they're going.
Aye, aye.
I'm your spaniel.
We won't be able to shoot yet, will we?
Awaiting orders.
So, yeah, Apex, I think. Yeah, if I might send around this way.
On my way.
And Ek in the command atlas, let's get you closer.
I'm going.
And then, yep, Spenthier, we're just going to move here, and that's hopefully going to provide coverage
Moving out. Come on, Net
to to that convoy.
It's go time!
Yeah, they're reserving. Nice. So these guys are going a bit later.
Ready for orders.
So Falcon. Okay, we move. We get line of sight.
Onward.
That's pretty good.
Well, I got a sensor trace.
It's a striker. We got plenty of ammo.
Firing. That vehicle is one for the junkyard.
And they've got another mech there, 25 tons. Single large laser hits Falcon. We might take some other fire, possibly a vigilance stim. We've got a fire starter coming in. And that's just bracing, so
Standing by.
Apex,
Move order
let's push you up. Full precision strike here. Just take out
Copy
that
that.
center torso.
That's a kill.
No more fire starter. Yeah, you're right, Dr. Grim, that is a Cyclops Z. It's the one with the battle computer. I've got the battle computer in that. I've got my comms relay in the one of the Atlases. And the Cyclops is also carrying ECM, which is really handy for convoy missions like this.
Waiting on you, Commander. On my way.
I live to serve.
Okay, so we're here. I could tag the commando or tag that vehicle. The vehicle's a striker, so even if the vehicle gets a shot,
Rolling.
I don't really mind too much.
Locking on.
No, we've got a head hit in there. Not bad. So the convoy is all under cover now. And we'll see what they do. Okay, the commander's running
Yes,
for the
ma'am.
trees, but it's not going to help him because Falcon can get line of sight there. Let's vigilance with Falcon just in case.
Moving to position.
I'd feel really stupid if he took a head hit or something that knocked away a load of his armor, and we can precision strike just to up the numbers. This commander is probably done for. Yep.
We can do this. Let's go.
Mech destroyed.
There goes the convoy. It's a striker and it's sprinting in trying to get vision on the convoy, but it's
Yes, Commander.
not going to be able to because Apex
Moving
is
out.
going to annihilate it.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I should probably be conserving ammo, but I don't think. I think I'm okay. You know what I should have done there? I should have reserved. I should have let all of the convoy have a go first, and moved my other guys. I can sprint with Spenthia now though, so that's not a disaster.
Coordinates received.
Can sprint with Apex as well up to here.
We'll go.
And Falcon. Ekin the Command Atlas.
On my way.
There's no doubt going to be reinforcements that arrive just after the convoy tags that extraction zone. And I need to be prepped for that, so...
Aye, aye.
Falcon... Let's get near this then.
Acknowledged.
Oh, they might come from here. They'd have accuracy and vision.
Commander?
That would be pretty bad for us. Yeah, I'm going to sprint up to here. Spenthia in the Cyclops, I'm going to sprint with you. And Ek in the Command Atlas. Let's keep sprinting this way. So, just a nervous moment while we wait and see what these reinforcements do. Oh, okay. APC's not quite there yet. That's better for me, I think. That gives me a chance to cover all my bases. So, Spenthia, if you move...
Yes, Commander.
Let's move with Falcon. This area should be safe.
I'm your spaniel.
And that means Spenthia can move in here and can ECM bubble the entire extraction zone. Hopefully without blocking access to it.
Uh-huh.
And we'll get Ek here.
Acknowledged.
I'm feeling that they're going to come from down there. And Apex can cover this lake in case I'm wrong. So in they go. Come on, in you go. There's our enemy contact. Okay, they're coming from over there.
Hold this position, Commander. The package will be on its way soon.
So in go the convoy. One of them is going to be just outside, so they're not lifting off this time. 2 of 4 units, and our dropship comes in. So here they go in the medium phase. We've got a hunchback, so that's not going to be doing any long range shooting. That's a 50 tonner, that's a 50 tonner. Let's see what we're up against.
Holding for the right opportunity.
If they don't reserve, well, they don't have sensor lock, there's not a lot they can do. Okay, none of them have sensor lock. They can't do anything about the ECM, and they didn't reserve.
I'm receiving you.
So, this enforces E in unstable grounds. So that's going to neatly cancel out their entrenched status.
What can I do for you?
And I think
wait
we
your
see
command.
if Falcon can help us out here. First of all, I'm going to vigilance with Falcon. I want to go before these guys next turn, if I can. And the hunchback, I think, is a danger. Let's see if we can kill that trebuchet though. Missed with the AC-10, but we still have enough damage there.
One less target.
Okay, and we've got
Waiting for orders.
Spenthia who can move up a little bit
Coordinates received.
and can get a shot on the enforcer. Let's take it. We'll knock him down in the initiative order.
This should be good.
And we do a solid job of exposing that centre
I'm
torso
here.
there. Eck. We don't have great numbers to hit,
Got it,
but every little will help. Okay, we tripped the Hunchback in the back there with a stray shot. That was pretty lucky. And the Enforcer's unsteady and has lost its evasion. APCs are moving
Commander?
in. Apex does have multi-target. Let's tag both of these guys then with the Gauss rifles. Say hello.
Go.
Good job. Objective
Okay,
secured.
APCs are away. Mission accomplished. ECM's really helpful for protecting the convoy on missions like this. And you're phase 3, so let's shoot you down to
Standing by.
phase 2. And then we'll interleave. Oh, you're the 4P. All the medium lasers, eh? Well, let's get rid of all those medium lasers. You got no damage reduction, actually. 140 to the CT plus follow-up is probably enough to end you.
Locked and loaded.
Yep.
Are there none who can stand before me?
Well, I appreciate the guts from that Enforcer,
What can I do for you?
but he's
You betcha.
not in for a good time. So we call an event with the Cyclops so we can fire everything. And then we fire everything.
All weapons are go. And stay down.
Easy money.
Mission successful.
Let's see what salvage we get. Solid payout, thanks to all the bonuses there. We're getting our rep with the managed to receive Canopus down as well, so we can get closer to that minus 100 for the career score. No damage, reasonable experience. Do we get any gear? Okay, so those are 2 core medium lasers with the plus damage. Plus crit on an SRM6, I don't really care about. Certainly not over medium laser damage. Having lots of those 35 damage medium lasers is a great way to go head hunting. If you're rolling the dice 8 times on 80% chance, you have a reasonable chance of getting 2 of those medium lasers hitting in one salvo. We were a little ways off from getting any level ups on our mech warriors, so we can go straight out on the next contract. This is another escort, this one in the Badlands, so heat's going to be a bit of an issue. It's versus the planetary government, so we're not going to lose rep with anyone, so that's really nice. Again, we are not going to need salvage, but I will keep priority salvage. We're going to hit 100 after this as well with +9, so that's nice. I will keep a couple of priority salvage picks just in case we get some good plus gear dropping. And I feel like we can keep the same team going. Just got to keep earning those sea bills, keep getting that mech warrior experience, because it all adds up to the career score. After this, the next contract will be a 4-scale attack and defend. I don't think I'll have time for that this stream, but the next one I do, which will be a bit late, about 4:30ish UK time, I'll do that 4-scale attack and defend. That's probably going to be a bit more challenging. Okay, here we go.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, friendly units under fire. Allegedly, though they always start out in the safety of the base,
This whole planet could use an air conditioner.
so there's not really any time pressure. So we've got our bad guys in and around there. Don't quite make it to cover with Spenty, and Spenty can
Commander?
sprint a lot further than everyone else.
Moving out.
Okay, there's our
Got a sensor
contact.
trace. Onward. I'm going.
And we cover everyone in the ECM field this way. 65 ton. Oh, we got some slightly more solid mechs than on the last mission. See what they're up
Holding
to.
for tactical advantage.
Okay, well, that's moving a bit too fast for a blackjack. There we go.
Uh-huh.
And the 65 ton are reserved. Fair enough.
What can I do for you?
So let's see. Here we get vision on everyone. What are we up against?
Moving out.
Got a Thunderbolt with a gunner in it. Wolverine up on the hill. And those guys. We've got pretty good shots on that Thunderbolt. Let's take the shots on the Thunderbolt. I mean, we're doing 150... And we do a decent chunk of damage. If we get through to the centre torso, we might crit the ammo with some SRMs. I think it's worth the gamble.
Firing everything I've got.
Okay. Oh, and we got the ammo explosion.
Should have run when you
Look
had
at
the
that.
chance.
Gambled and won. Fine.
I'm ready.
So, Ekans Command Atlas. So you've got 2 medium lasers, you've got the PPC and some machine guns, and you've got a medium laser SRM-6 AC-5. Who do we want to shoot? I think it's the PPC toting Cicada at the top I probably want to take out.
Awaiting orders.
Apex can get into cover, but can't see that one.
Copy that.
65%ers. Well, 65% up here. Less damage reduction. And there's a chance we take out the AC-5 this way. Maybe we go
Target
for this.
confirmed.
Okay, we hit the leg.
I live to serve. I'm walking here.
Terrible numbers,
Primitive.
but yeah, terrible numbers. I probably should have just waited for them to shoot and taken them apart. Saved the heat
Daniel.
and the ammo. But we'll shoot up the hill here. We'll save the heat from the PPC.
Locked and loaded.
If we hit the leg... No, we didn't really cluster around the leg. Oh, we got to hit it
I think I hit something good.
with a side shot. It's pretty unlikely.
There's work to do.
Okay, they're reserving. I think we can follow
Wait to
suit.
pounce.
They've got to move someone first. And they bring the Wolverine down. Oh, they managed to sprint in. Nice. Okay, so who have we got? We've got Apex and Final Offer, spent it in the
Good to
Cyclops.
go.
This seems like a perfect opportunity to punch.
Don't need to tell me twice. Ugh! Want some more, huh?
So they've had 3 pilot injuries. One more probably does them.
Nice try.
And we've got plenty of armor to not have to worry about that.
Commander? Acknowledged. Cry havoc.
That was pretty excessive.
Are there none who can stand before me?
But there's no kill like overkill.
Standing by. Tango down.
Standing by. On my way.
And we can keep the PPC off. Or maybe we'll turn that on. And yeah, we're not getting through to that center torso, are we? That's
Roger
we can
that.
soften it up at least.
We can do this. Let's go.
Ready for orders.
So he's getting up on phase 2. I'll probably let him get up.
Lingering until an opportunity presents itself.
This might be awkward because he can punch. And he's going to punch. Oh no! Look at that. So that's Spenthea dead. And that's the battle computer dead as well. You roll the dice every time you get close to these guys.
Standing by.
Should have
Copy
taken
that.
the shots. I was all worried about heat on that Falcon. And that has cost me
Mech destroyed.
a mech warrior I just got the cold shot mastery on.
Confirmed.
Moving to position.
And it's kind of
Acknowledged.
jeopardized the bonus payout on this mission as well. Oh man, right, so where are these guys going? They're going over here, aren't they? Okay. So we've got to go up over this hill. Fine.
Moving to position.
Oof.
On my way.
So I can
Move order
come on,
received.
Atlas, you can shepherd these guys.
I'm ready.
Move order confirmed.
Roger that.
Okay, there's our convoy. I'm receiving a transmission from the employer's convoy. You've secured the area around their position and they're making their way towards the extraction point now. Keep them alive. Keep in mind that the convoy will try to stay near you for protection. Continue advancing to get them to the extract point.
Standing by.
What a dumb way to
Affirmative.
lose a pilot.
Moving out.
We're rolling. Commander?
And that was so preventable in so many different ways as well. I could have taken the shot with Falcon.
Affirmative.
I could have just...
Position confirmed.
I could have Vigilance with Spenthia before doing the thing, so she had higher initiative as well. So annoyed with myself. Such utterly preventable waste. I mean, yeah, I know it's long odds and everything else. It's like a 1 in 100 chance that they'll get a natural headshot, or like a 1 in 50 or something.
Orders?
But I could have made that effectively 0 if I played smarter.
Location confirmed.
And I didn't do that.
Got it, Commander.
What do you mean, where the hell is our escort? Our escort's right there.
Yes, Commander.
Like, am I a bit in the ways? Is that the problem? What if I move here?
Affirmative.
Are you happier now? And I can maybe, if you're worried about having someone at the midpoint, get someone there. Not sure where the reinforcements are going to drop. Probably from down here. But I need to cover from up here as well. Oh, you just got into that zone, didn't you? Alright, they're down there.
Good work, Commander. Hold this position until the package is underway.
Great.
Come on, people, let's make it happen.
And those guys are stuck at the back, so we're going to have to keep their attention for a long while. We're not getting a bonus here. At least they don't have vision yet. Okay, Hunchback doesn't have the range. And a 45 tonner jumping, that'll be a Blackjack.
I'm receiving you.
So we've got Falcon up here. Falcon's got the AC-10s. I'm going to Vigilance with Falcon. And sprint down.
Affirmative.
What I need to do now is draw the aggro of these guys away from the vehicles in one go, and that's going to require Apex.
Yes, Commander.
I'm hoping can Vigilance and get everyone in line of sight. Looks like I can only get 2 of them.
Roger that.
So A, we're going to stick the Gauss rifles on B at the back, and A can have the rest.
Copy that.
Ready for orders.
And it can push up,
Location confirmed.
and we'll drop some fire on top of that Hunchback.
No retreat.
So they're going to be thinking about shooting us. I just got to get that Blackjack tagged.
Taking minimal damage.
Waiting for orders.
And good, I can get to where I can see it. So let's do that.
Move order received.
Still need to worry about vigilance here. And we've got their attention. Great. So I think that is all of the enemy reinforcements now concerned with shooting our atlases rather than the convoy. We've got no cover here though, and that's bad news. Well, I'm very happy they missed with that AC.
Damage minimal.
And here's our blackjack. Okay, it's the energy weapon variant, so poses a little bit of a threat. Hunchback is the main one, obviously.
Commander,
So let's keep walking,
on the move.
and we're going to shoot him with everything here. They've got no damage reduction now, so all of these will hit hard.
Target's taking a critical hit.
And they're unsteady, so X should be able to knock them over.
I'm receiving you. On my way.
We've got better numbers now. Great, and their AC-20 is disabled now,
Solid connection on that one.
as they lost the ammo in the ammo explosion.
Hot damn, let's do this.
There goes that mobile HQ, contributing to the fight with that medium laser hit.
Standing by.
Okay. Blackjack hasn't gone yet, so we'll advance a little bit.
Position confirmed.
A little bit risky not going for vigilance, but I'm now hoping that
Target confirmed.
I have enough people shooting,
One less target.
taking these guys out, that I won't have to worry about reprisals. That Hunchback's not in melee range and only has some medium lasers now. Yep, it's not able to do much. They might have killed it? No. Okay.
Awaiting orders.
Apex, we've got the resolve. Let's make sure we're at a
Affirmative.
good range. Precision strike. We can shoot everything still. Yeah, let's just center torso it.
Affirmative.
These medium mechs, they're all
Enemy
at
down.
the stage where clustering damage in the center torso
Ready for orders.
is definitely more reliable than
Got it,
hoping for a high roll on a headshot. It's when you've got assault and heavy mechs that things swing in the other direction. Or if you have mechs that you want to salvage.
That's a kill.
No retreat.
Alright, so we just got to move up now.
Rolling.
And that last APC will get out of the way, hopefully. There we go.
That'll keep my heat down.
The objective is secured, Commander.
Well, a black day for the Steel Vipers. Rest in peace, Spenthia. Your death was entirely avoidable, and I feel very
Mission
stupid.
Successful.
Like, it looks hard enough to hit the career score bonus for XP. Now, is that battle computer, does that just get replaced when you repair the section, or have I lost the battle computer? If I've lost the battle computer as well as the pilot, oh, I'm going to be so angry. Plus 10 damage, medium laser, comm system. I have a lot of comm systems. Oh, we got the nice LRM-10 as well, even though it's not that exciting. Wow. Well, we'll just quickly see if we can get a replacement for Spenthia. Let's go to our memorial wall. Lost Ronin, Varangian, Ice Tray. Oh yeah, you died on the operating table as well. All of these Kickstarter mech warriors dying on me. 38 mech kills, 14 vehicle kills. Just punched to death by an enemy Wolverine. Wow. Alright, let's check out the hiring hall. Who's in this system? I didn't think there was anyone good. And I'm right, there's not really anyone good. Brawny's okay, you've got what? Sensor lock and sure footing, so kind of scouty, I suppose. I've got a lot of nimble pilots. I think I'll go for Fafnir. Fafnir's a slightly cooler name as well.
Available.
Ready to get it on.
So,
Orders.
let's have a look at Eck. Eck, we can get gunnery.
Mech warrior training complete.
Yes, Commander.
Falcon needs just a little bit more experience.
Orders.
And Apex went out as well.
Yes, Commander.
We can get piloting 8.
Training confirmed,
And
Commander.
then we're getting the 9s. Okay.
I'm listening. Yes, Commander.
Good to go.
Waiting for orders.
So do I have anyone else I can get into this multi-targeting coolant vent mold?
Receiving you.
You got 20,000
Ready for
XP,
orders.
21,000.
Orders. Waiting for orders. I'm ready.
Might be time for Sandman to shine. It's a criminal and jinxed. Oh god, I don't want to be depending on you. Do I care about multi-target? Would sure footing be better for the extra evasion? Multi-target can be useful.
Training complete. Mech warrior training complete.
So we definitely want
Training confirmed.
to get up to cool shot bonus. Still got 10,000 at that point, so we can't get all the way to mastery. So we get the overheat threshold there. +1 max evasion there. So we can get you to all 6s. And then we've got to get you to call and vent. And then we've got to get you up to cool shot mastery. Okay.
Training complete.
There we go. So next time out, we've got this attack and defend. I wasn't going to need to use my Cyclops on that one anyway. So we replace that. Okay, we are getting the battle computer back. So it's a sad day, but it's not a disaster.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Actually, if we're doing this, we have got some more damaging medium lasers. I am using this more often. Let's upgrade the medium lasers. So this is our shield side. So these medium lasers I don't really care about too much. And we've got 2 + 5 damages. 210, that's good. Both +10s over here then. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, we've got the SRM4, it's +2 damage, SRM6. Do we have a better SRM4 yet? No, we don't. We've got some good SRM6s. It's probably going to be worth refitting our Griffin. Anyway, I'm happy with that. We're replacing the head. Got the battle computer back. A bit more damage from the medium lasers. Let's do that refit, and that's where I'll leave things for now. We're going to do that attack and defend. next I'm going to try not to lose any more pilots to stupid mistakes. But no promises. So, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, if you've been watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Till then, take care.